So hi everyone, my name is Invar Osherdan. Some of you may have seen me a few minutes ago when I talked about the Kibbutz Ulpan program, and now I'll talk about the Maslool program. The two programs are completely different from one each other, and actually with Maslool, I do want to start by showing you a really short video of the Maslool program, and then we'll have enough time to talk. So here it is. Perfect. So that was really short. That was really short video about the program, but now I will explain about Maslool. So Maslool is a tailor-made program. That means that every participant get to choose the components that he wants for his program, and he choose how he wants to spend his time here in Israel. The options are unlimited, but I'll just give you like few examples of what the program or what are the like the main programs that we are having. So on the Maslool program, basically you get to choose for how long the program will be, when you will start and when you'll finish, what you'll do during the program, and where you will live. And now I'll explain a bit more. Because the Maslool is an individual program, that means that every participant can get to choose his arrival date. I mean, of course, we have some limitations of the weekend, but in general, you can choose whenever you want to arrive and for how long you want to stay at the program. As I mean, of course, as part of Masa program, it has to be a minimum of 4 months, but it can go from 4 months up to 10 months. And that's depend only on the participant and whatever he wants. You can also choose where you're living. We have the option of accommodation. We have few apartments in Tel Aviv at Florentine neighborhood. The apartments are amazing, really high standard of apartments, and we are offering either single rooms or shared rooms, which the shared, it's only shared with one other person. That means either you will be living by yourself or with one other person. And all of the apartments are completely equipped. You have everything you need in the apartment. You're getting bed sheets, towel, blanket, pillow, all the things, obviously, so you won't have to carry it with you. And there is like a full kitchen with all the supplies and things that you can cook for yourself, a big living room, 2 toilets and 2 bathrooms in each apartment. Some of the apartments have even 3 bathrooms and toilets. So it's really high standard of apartment, and of course, amazing locations. We also have 2 apartments at the same building. So it really creates an amazing group of let me think. Yeah, of 12 people at the same building, which is amazing. That like really big group of people living together. Beside of the living, you also get to choose what you want. Some of the options are just regular options as studying Hebrew at an Ulpan, volunteer or intern. But we also have, as I said, really the skies are the limit. And the beauty of this program is that you, the participant, get to choose I mean, you get to tell us what you want to do, and we're helping you making it happen, and not us telling you what we can offer you. So just a few like unordinary examples that we had. We had a participant that wanted to be a sailor, so he did a sailing course during his Maslool program. We had a guy that soon will be arriving in Israel, and he will be studying at Rimon School, which is a school for music. The biggest artist, the biggest music artist in Israel has studied at Rimon. We had a guy that has been a researcher at the desert. So it's really, really broad and varied and up to you. Other things that you can do, of course, is the internship and volunteering, which is very strong components of most of the participant programs. Volunteering and internship are it's really important part of the experience of the participants in Israel. And our job, we have a coordinator for those two sections, the volunteering and the internship. And we're taking it really, really hard. And it's very important for us to make the best placement that we can offer. Of course, that depends on each person's skills and degrees and knowledge. But even for people that are coming without knowledge and without experience, we are still able to find amazing placements for volunteering and internship. It can be from high tech to low tech. It can be to work with kids or people with disabilities, refugees, animals. Again, it's a very broad and big range. Another things that you can do in the program is you can get to choose to do different courses. It can be fun courses, just for fun, like cooking classes or yoga classes, or it can be something professional. Some of our participants are learning during the program different types of professional courses like coding, data analyst, digital media, photography, coaching. It can be, again, very, very broad. A lot of the participants, when they are talking to me, they always want us to give them the answers. But what do you have? What do you have to offer? And like I'm always explaining that this is the beauty of the program. It's very confusing. It's very, very, I mean, for someone that doesn't know what he wants to do, it's like mind blowing. But I'm always telling them, go do your homework, sit down with yourself quietly and think how you want to spend your time in Israel. Think what you want to do, what you think will develop you as a person, as a professional, what you think will be worth for your career. And according to that, we are building the program together. Maslool also have, it sounds, I mean, of course, as I said, the program, it's a program for individuals, but with that, we also have a really strong sense of the community and the group inside the program. So part of the group are sleeping together in the apartment, but we also have some of the participants that choose not to live in the apartment, and then they can rent any apartment that they want everywhere in Israel, or live with friends or family, each participant according to the resources that he have and what he wants. But also we have, every month we have 3 activities that the entire group is meeting. We have 1 full day trip a month that we're taking you guys to different places in Israel, a different area each time. And one of our purposes, one of our goals in those trips is to take you guys and to show you the complexity of Israel, not just going to the Kotel, to the old city, or to Masada, which probably you've already been to those places at least once in your life, but taking you guys to really places that you wouldn't get there by yourself as a tourist. We're also talking a lot about what's like the things that are relevant these days. If it's during elections, and we will talk about politics. If it's during a war, obviously we will talk about the conflict, of course, safety and security that's obvious, but we are always trying to be up to date to what's going on in Israel and in the world at the given moment. Beside of the day trip, we also have once a month an cultural activity. It's mostly in Tel Aviv during the afternoon, that again, we're taking you guys and exposing you to the local cultural activities. It can be a culinary tour at the flea market. It can be a theater show. It can be walking in the streets and with an actress and learning about the history of Tel Aviv or anything else, basically. Again, usually it will be up to date. For example, now is September is a month full of holidays. So the trips and the events will be related to the holidays, to the celebrations of the holidays, to the history and everything that's relevant to that. Beside of that, the program also covers health insurance that covers also COVID, God forbid, but COVID cases. And of course, you also have guides that will escort you from the moment that you land in Israel until the moment that you finish your program. The guides won't live with you physically in the apartment, of course, but they will visit you at the apartment. They will be on a daily connection with you according to the needs of each participant. Of course, that can be changed, but they will be there 24/7 to help you and assist you with whatever you need. The price of the program, which mostly this is one of the first few questions that participants have. So at Maslool case, the price of the program, it's very much depends on the program and on the components that the participant wants. It can be very low and it can be very high, depends on what you choose, how long you want the program to be, where you want to live, what the components that you want, how many courses are you taking during the period of the program. It's very changeable, but here is, whenever, if you have any questions or you want like a more estimated, more accurate estimation, don't hesitate to write to me and we will schedule an appointment. We'll talk and I will send you a price overview. I see that we have one question. Please let me read it. What would an average day on the program looks like? So there isn't an average day, again, because every program is different from the other participant. But I can say that many participants are doing a program. I'll give you examples. One very common program is program for 4 to 5 months, living in the accommodation at the Maslool apartments in Tel Aviv, doing ulpan and an internship or volunteering. In that case, the day would probably look like waking up in the morning, going to your internship, and then during the afternoon you have the ulpan. Of course, the rest of the time is free. If you have some time between the internship and the ulpan, or if you have days that you're not studying at the ulpan, then your days are free and you're able to choose what you want to do with the time. You can go to the beach, you can meet with friends, you can cook or study or work more, depends on you. Another option that Maslool offers now with all this hybrid world that COVID got us into, we also have few participants recently that has decided to arrive in Israel, do a program, and with some of the time to take their university courses. Basically, with the hybrid world and with the hybrid situation right now, thanks to COVID or because of COVID, a lot of participants can work and study from remotely, and that really gives them the opportunity to be in Israel, gain this amazing experience, but not completely live their lives that they lived up until now at their home countries. I have another question. Is the program suitable for kids straight out of school, 18 years old. What's the average age on the program? So yes, the program is fit for people that are 18. We have many 18 years old participants. The age range is as any other Maslool program age range. It's between 16 to 35. I do have to say that up until now, we had mostly we are accepting people that are 17 that graduated. That means either 17 that graduated or 18s, and up until the ages of 30. And the averages, it's kind of like we are seeing this division of people that are 18 to 20, 22, and then we have a bigger group. Then we have a group of people that are a bit older, which are like between 26, 28. We are trying to separate, to divide those two groups of people, just because, they are standing in different, like very different stages of their life. Of course, during the trips, during the events, the entire group will be together, but at the apartment, in the accommodation, we are doing our best to not mix someone that is 18 with someone that is 28, obviously. I'll be happy. I can talk about this program for another hour, but I know that we're running out of time. If we have time for questions, I'll be happy to answer.
I was going to say, we are very pressed for time, unfortunately. I don't think we've got any more time for questions just because we're already a little bit over time. I'm sorry. If anyone does, I'm assuming, do you want to maybe just put your email there again in the chat?
Of course.
For the people, so that they can follow up with you if they want, just so that they can get in touch. Just because, we are a little bit over time. I'm sorry. So if anyone does have any other questions, really feel free to send in Bara an email and get in touch with her. And I'd like to thank you so much for your time today and for presenting to us both Kibbutz Ulpana and Maslool. Thank you so much for your time, and hope you're doing well.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No
Have
worries.
a
All
great
the
day.
best.
Bye-bye.
You too.